don't know.
You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because you don't think. That's why. You don't think. You never figured out how to think.
Today, it isn't a good day. I've just watched the Gotham Knights gameplay demo, the one that came out yesterday, and WB, I'm talking to you. What the hell is this game? What have you tried to sell us? Because let me tell you, you're not selling me. This looks absolutely awful. The only thing you have done from the last demo you showed us a couple of years back is remove the numbers. That's it. It is still the same mundane looking game, and the sad part is that you really cancelled the Arkham franchise to make this. Let that sink in. What were you thinking, WB? Seriously, what were you thinking? You began development on an Arkham Knight sequel, which would have been pretty good by the looks of it, and you decide to cancel it and move forward with this lackluster game. Why? Tell me why. Now, I am a huge fan of the Arkham games. They are my favourite games of all time, and seeing them cancelled for this is mind-boggling. First of all, why the hell is Nightwing using a Fortnite glider to move around?
Fortnite move! Oh, do it again! Fortnite move, bitch! Ah!
When he's literally an acrobat. Make a parkour system. Make him use acrobatic moves to get around, because guess what, WB? He is a acrobat. Another thing, why on God's name is Red Hood using whatever the fuck he's using, I don't even know what to call it, to bounce around? Make him use parkour as well. If they don't have a cape, make him use parkour. It's that simple. It was rudimentary. Like, I don't understand your thought process, WB, I really don't. And the thing is, say what you will about Arkham Origins, but it is a whole lot damn better than this game that you're trying to sell us, WB. You hit the nail on the head with Arkham Origins. Why couldn't you have just, at least, if you didn't want to make the Arkham Knight sequel, make an Arkham Origins sequel between Arkham Origins and Arkham Asylum? Fill in the gaps. Why couldn't you have done that? Take what you made with Arkham Origins, worked on it. Why couldn't you have done that instead? Why did you have to give us this, what is blatantly an Avengers clone? Why would you even want to be a clone of that game as well? I don't understand. I don't understand, and I don't want to make it come off like I'm negative, but at the end of the day I am negative, because I remember when the first demo came out, right, you were marketing it like it was another Arkham game, and the hype was unreal. I watched DC Fandom live to see the Gotham Knights reveal, and it was what you gave us, and it was ridiculous. And I gave it a chance. Because I thought, oh, it's only in pre-alpha early stages, so I gave it a chance. And then you announced that you're delaying it, so I was like, okay, cool, you're giving it more time, polishing up the game. And then I see this. I'm like, what has changed? Why would I buy this game? Seriously. Give me a good reason to buy this game. To pre-order this game. Give me a good reason why I should play this over Arkham Asylum, over Arkham City, over Arkham Origins, over Arkham Knight. Give me a good reason, because there is not a good reason that you are giving me right now. It is ludicrous how you think people are going to buy into this. Like, we are sick of this. Why would we buy this when we have high quality superhero games coming out, such as Marvel Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, etc. And we already have better games to play, such as the Arkham games and such as the Insomniac Spider-Man games. So you coming here trying to sell us this makes no sense at all. I'm not out here trying to say this is the worst game ever, because at the end of the day I haven't played it, and that would just be absolutely ludicrous. Like, I'm sure you have all put hard work into this, making this game, but it's just, we don't want this. We do not want this. And the thing is, this could have been a lot better if you could have stuck with the Arkham Knights sequel, but have that Gotham Knights kind of gameplay loop that you've got going on right here with the Red Hood, Batgirl, Nightwing. You could have had that in the Arkhamverse. Why didn't you go with that instead? Why have you disconnected it from Arkham? That is the main issue I have here, because you have the Arkham IP. You can make Arkham games. Rocksteady ain't going to make them because they've made the best ones and they've moved on. They're making Suicide Squad. They've moved on. No one's asking for an Arkham game from them. You have it in your hands, WB, to make another Arkham game. Or it doesn't even have to be an Arkham game. It can be a Superman game. It can be a Flash game. But instead, you give us this. Why are you giving us this? I had high hopes for this game. I really, really did. And I mean it, I really did want to like this game. I gave it a chance. But after seeing that demo, you really managed to make two of the best characters in the Bat family look goofy as hell. How have you managed to do that? How have you managed to make Nightwing and Red Hood goofy? I just don't understand how you've managed to do that. And it brings me on to another point that I'm noticing now with modern superhero games. So, since the Avengers have come out, since that game has come out, that whole concept of multiple superheroes switching and pay to win systems, for whatever reason, even though Avengers has failed, for whatever reason, that whole structure has stuck, because we're getting Suicide Squad, which I pray is not like an Avengers style game, and we're getting the Harry Potter Hogwarts game. I don't understand why they're trying to make superhero games RPGs. The whole point of a superhero game is that you are meant to feel like a superhero, meaning you are meant to feel OP like a superhero. Stuff like that. That's why that type of superhero game succeeds and why Gotham Knights won't. I am speaking on the behalf of the Arkham community here. We have been left in the dirt, the Arkham fans. We had Arkham Knight and it was not the best final to the franchise, but it was okay. And I think a sequel could have at least done it justice. Could have at least done the whole franchise justice. But instead, you blew that chance and you've given us this. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.